We're joined by Kerry, the president of the Chargers. Kerry, a really exciting day. You've had a luncheon. It's your last doubleheader home game for the season. How's the day been?
It's been fantastic. It's so good to get everybody down here, and being the round 13 of the season, we can sort of take a little bit of a breath now as we're heading towards the finals, which is, it's been a really good day, and there's more to come.
There absolutely is. Can you take me back to the start of the year? You're thinking about starting this team up. You've got a vision. Did you ever think that would be at this point in the season and you'd be talking finals?
No, not really. I don't think I'd even thought that far ahead, to be honest. Finals were not something that were kind of on the list this year. It was really just getting the club up and getting it started and starting to create a culture and move forward. But finals wasn't top of mind for me, certainly.
And you definitely have built a wonderful culture. We can see the junior Colts out there playing at the moment. Talk to us about that culture and how you've built it.
Yeah, look, I think it really comes back to the start of the season when we were talking about, we did a workshop with some of the players and the coaches about what our vision was for the club and what it was we wanted to achieve, and we wanted to build something different. We're having some sessions at the moment with the leadership teams, and we had the coaching one just last Monday, and they really spoke to being about the players and knowing all of the players individually, and building that sort of confidence, building obviously skills, just really focusing on the individuals and the women. And you can see that it's just working exceptionally well. We've got the juniors out there, so we're strengthening those connections with our junior Colts club. We've got some girls out there now, which is fantastic to see, as some of our Chargers are ex-junior Colts as well.
What surprised you most about the season?
Look, I think in a lot of ways it's exceeded my expectations with what we've been able to achieve off the field as well as on the field. And look, a big part of that is with a lot of thanks to our foundation partner, Salter. They came on board. Sam made a commitment to us even before round one, within a couple of days of knowing that we sort of existed, and then they've made an even more meaningful connection with us, and that just then allowed us to not worry about things that we would have had to otherwise worry about, so we could really focus on the players, on the coaches, and on building the culture instead of worrying about the finances and everything else. So it's just made a really great difference for us.
And there is an evening coming up to celebrate 15 years of women's footy in Port Melbourne. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so it's been a decade since the Port Colts senior women won the premiership, and we've got one of our members of the committee was in that team. One of our current players was in that team as well. There's been a lot of things that have happened in that 10 years. We launched the junior girls footy in 2016. We had the pre-VFL women's team that were a lot of the Colts and the junior Colts and the VFLW. One of our players today played for the junior Colts and plays for the VFLW, and she's playing for the Chargers today. So it's a real celebration of the women in football in Port Melbourne and everybody that made it possible for the Chargers to actually be where we are today. Those women are contributing to the culture that we've just talked about. So it's a celebration of that. We're getting the Premiership coach, Gary Booth. He'll be coming down to have a chat. And one of the other hallmarks that we're looking to introduce is obviously keeping that fun going on and off the field. So we've got Living in the 70s, which is one of my favourite bands. They also do other decades besides the 70s as well. And so it's just going to be a real night of celebration for us.
You touched on it. Port Melbourne do women's footy so well. If there's any girls listening and thinking about pulling on the boots, pulling on a jumper, what would your message be to them?
Just come down. Meet the players, meet the coaches. We've had so much feedback from. There's women here that have never played football before. And they've gone out there. I think one of the women that played recently, had a 5 at the start of her age. We're really just getting people loving football again. So come down, meet everybody. Don't take my word for it. Just come down and experience the community, the culture, and the welcome that you get.
Thank you so much, Kerry, and all the best for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Kirra.